Hello and welcome to the pre-placement training program on Aptitude. In this session, we will learn how to solve problems on simple interest. Now, what is simple interest? When we borrow some amount from a bank or an individual, we need to pay certain amount of interest. As the interest is calculated on original principal, then it is called as simple interest. Similarly, if we invest money in a bank, the bank is going to pay certain amount to us. If the interest is calculated based on the original principal, then it is called as a simple interest. There is a simple formula for calculating the simple interest, and that is P into R into T divided by 100, where P is the principal amount, that is the initial amount that we have invested or we have borrowed. Okay. R is the rate of interest for a given period. Mostly it is in percentage and calculated per annum. Is the time for which we have invested or we have borrowed the amount. Okay, let us understand this by solving few examples. The first example: if you invest rupees 1000 at an annual interest rate of 5% for 3 years, what is going to be the simple interest? So as discussed in the first session, what we need to understand, we need to understand what is asked. Here we need to find out the simple interest that we need to calculate. What is the given data? Okay, what is the given data? Write down the given data. So given data, principal is equal to 1000 rupees, rate of interest is equal to 5% per annum, the time is 3 years. Okay, now the third step is implement the formula. So what is the formula of simple interest? P into R into T divided by 100. Okay. So put the given data in the formula: 1000 into 5 into 3 divided by 100. So you will get a value around 150 rupees. Okay. So what is the simple interest? Simple interest is equal to 150 rupees that the person has earned by depositing or investing 1000 rupees at a rate of 5% per annum for 3 years. So this is the required answer. Now coming to the second problem, how much time it will take for 750 rupees to kill 112.5 rupees as an interest at the rate of 5% per annum. So what is the ask? How much time? We need to find out the time here. What is the given data? Principal is equal to 750 rupees. Simple interest is equal to 112.5 rupees. Rate of interest is equal to 5%. Now the third step, use the formula, substitute the value and get the results. So what we need to find out here? We need to find out T. Simple interest into 100 divided by P into R. So simple interest is 112.5 into 100 divided by, what is P? 750. R is 5%. If we solve this, we are going to get the value of, that is the time required to earn 112.5 rupees of interest. Okay. If you solve this, you will get an answer of 3 years. So the time required is, this is your answer. Coming to the third problem. A sum of 15,000 rupees becomes 20,400 in 4 years. When calculated as per simple interest, what is the rate of interest? So we need to find out R here. So what is given data? Principal amount is rupees 15,000. Okay. What is the new amount? New amount is equal to 20,400. Okay. What is the time? 4 years. So the time given is 4 years. So first we need to find out what is simple interest. Simple interest is equal to new amount minus principal amount. That will be 20,400 minus 15,000. That will come around 5,400. So we have a simple interest with us. Now use the formula. Simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. What we need to find out? We need to find out the R. So R is equal to simple interest into 100 divided by P into T. Substitute the values. 5400 into 100 divided by 15,000 into time is 4. Let's solve this. If you solve this, you are going to get the answer. The answer is going to be 9%. So the rate of interest is 9%. So what was the difference in this question? Here the simple interest is not given directly. Rather than simple interest, the final amount or new amount that the person is going to get after 4 years is given. So we need to calculate the simple interest first, and then we need to use the formula. Okay. Let us take the fourth example. What will be the ratio of simple interest earned by certain amount of principal at the same rate of interest for 8 years and 12 years? So what is asked here? What is the expected output? Simple interest 1 is to simple interest 2. We need to find out the ratio of simple interest. Now what is the given data? Given data is time 1 is equal to 5 years, time 2 is equal to 12 years. Rate of interest is same. Principal, it is not mentioned whether it is the same or not, but we have considered the principal as same, because if we don't consider in this case, we may not be able to sort out. Most of the time people write inadequate data and leave this problem. So we need to consider here in this case that the principal is same. Okay, so let us solve. Simple interest 1 is equal to P into R into T, 1 by 100. Okay, so is equal to P into R into 8 by 100. Simple interest 2 is equal to P into R into T2 by 100. P into R into 12 by 100. Okay. Now take the ratio. Simple interest 1 upon simple interest 2 is equal to P into R into 8 divided by 100 divided by P into R into 12 divided by 100. So if we simplify it, it is going to be 8 by 12. That will be 2 by 3. So the ratio of simple interest 1 and simple interest 2 is equal to 2 is to 3. So this is the required answer. Coming to the next problem. A person borrows 10,000 rupees for 2 years at the rate of 4% per annum, simple interest. He immediately lends to another person at the rate of 7% for 2 years. Find his gain transaction per year. So what is given here? The man is borrowing some amount, that is 10,000 at 4% for 2 years, and is giving to somebody else. It's a higher rate of interest, that is 7% for 2 years. What we need to calculate? How much amount he is earning because of this transaction. Let us write down the given data. So what is the given data? P is equal to 10,000 rupees. Time is equal to 2 years. Rate of interest 1 is equal to 4%. Rate of interest 2 is equal to 7%. Okay. So we need to find out simple interest 1 minus simple interest 2. Simple interest 2 minus simple interest 1. So let us calculate. Simple interest 1 is equal to P into R into T by 100. That will be 10,000 into 4 into 2 divided by 100. Simple interest 2, again P into R into T by 100. Here we can write R1, T, sorry, R1, here you can write R2 is equal to 10,000 into 7 into 2 divided by 100. Now let us take the difference. Obviously, this is going to be the higher value. So S simple interest 2 minus simple interest 1 is equal to 10,000 into 7 into 2 divided by 100 minus 10,000 into 4 into 2 by 100. So if we solve this, we are going to get the answer. So the answer is going to be 800. So what is this? This is the amount that the person has earned out of this transaction. So that is the gain. And this is the final answer. Okay. Now coming to the next problem. A certain amount earns simple interest of 120 rupees after 2 years. Has the interest been 2% more, how much more interest would have been earned? What we need to find out? We need to find out SI2 minus SI1. Okay, we need to find out this. So SI1 is equal to, what is the principal amount? P into R into P, that is 2 years by 100. Now SI2 P into R plus 2 into 2 divided by 100. Okay, so this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Now if we can see, there are three variables. This is known, simple interest, this value is known, so we can write this as 120 is equal to P into R into 2 divided by 100. Simple interest 2 we are not having. Okay. So if we see from the equation 1 and 2, if we see from the equation 1 and equation 2, we can see that there are three variables in two equations. We cannot solve the problem. We cannot solve the problem. So this is a question of insufficient data, or we can write inadequate data. Most of the times there will be, there are options like it will be insufficient data, or there may be certain answers which you feel it is correct. That is to just confuse you. Okay, so we have to understand this. When there are three variables and two equations, we cannot solve the problem. Okay, so this is a problem of insufficient data. Okay, got it? Now moving to the next problem. Now let us take the seventh problem. A sum of money is lent out at a simple interest and double itself in 8 years. How many years will it take for sum to triple? So what it is saying, there is certain principle. In 8 years, it becomes double. In 8 years. Okay. Now they want to know how much time it is going to take to complete triple it. Okay. We can say X or Y. Okay. Just to just a variable we are putting. So we need to calculate either X or Y, or we can calculate both. So let us uh, read the first sentence once again. The sum of money is lent out at a simple interest and double itself in 8 years. So simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. So what are all the things that we have here? We have simple interest. Now when the principal becomes double in 80 years, that means it has earned simple interest equivalent to the principal. So simple interest is equal to P. Then we write P, then we write R, then we write 8 in 100. So from here what we can find out, 100 P is equal to P into R into 8. So R is equal to 100 by 8. That will come around 12.5 percentage. So from this equation, we are able to get the value of R. Okay. Now coming to the second part of the question. How many years will it take for the sum to triple itself? So we need to find out the t year. Okay. So we can say either x or y, or we can say here t1, t2. Just to convert it into the terms of time, I am using t1, t2. Now write down simple interest 2 is equal to p into r into okay by 100. Now what is the simple interest? It is said that the sum has become triple. So the simple interest will be 2 times, right? So 2 times the principal. Then only it will become the amount, final amount is going to be the final amount will become 3 times. Now P into R, we have the value of R from here. So 12.4 into P divided by 100. Okay, P is equal to 2P into 100 divided by P into 12.5. Okay, this P and P will get cancelled, and if you solve this, you're going to get the value of 16 years. Now what is the T here? T we got it 16 years. Now there may be extension for this question. How much more time it is going to take to become triple? In that case, the answer is going to be more. 16 minus 8, 8 more years. Or if it is asked how much total time it is going to take, then total time is equal to 16 years. Got it? So in this way, we need to get the proper answer. Now coming to the last problem of this session. A man borrows 2,500 rupees from a bank at a certain rate of interest. After 4 years, he paid back 3,000 rupees in total. What is the rate of interest? So what we need to find out here? The rate of interest. What is the given data? P is equal to 2,500 and new amount is equal to 3,000. Time is 4 years. From this, we can calculate the simple interest. Simple interest is equal to 3,000 minus 2,500. Simple interest is 5,000. So now use the formula. Simple interest is equal to P into R into T by 100. Substitute the values. Write the formula. Simple interest into 100 divided by PT. Simple interest is equal to 500 into 100. P is 2,500. Time is 400. Time is 4 years. So if you solve this, you're going to get the value of 5%. So the rate of interest is 5% per annum. This was a very simple question, but it was given in a different format. Here the direct simple interest was not given. They have given what is the final amount that the person has to give back. So guys, this was few examples of simple interest. Again, I told you, simple interest is again very simple. There is a formula. We just need to understand what is expected answer, what is asked, what is the given data, use the formula and solve the problems. Okay. So thanks for watching this tutorial.